Good evening. Now, this video is product of Great Nigeria Television. Now, you know, regarding the 2023 general election, we have taken our time to look at all the contestants, all the aspirants, especially the ones that are being thrown at us by the various media platforms, and the other 18. I think there are a total of 18 or thereabouts. Some the polls rank at least trying to throw up four major contenders. And we've heard from notable politicians, notable Nigerians, uh, and we've also done our analysis and found out that well, just one stands out. Stand out in many ways. One, very progressive in nature, purposeful, unity, stand out for ability to create jobs, stand out for ability to manage our scarce resources, stand out for ability to interact with others to fix any other pending item. We believe could create the jobs in millions as we desperately want it now. We believe that with his past experience, he should be able to reduce our national debt. With his ability to mingle and exchange ideas with others, should be able to unite this country because this country is gradually falling apart. Desperately need uniting factors, not people that will unite in criminality, or unite in purposeful unities that will bring about growth, and bring about growth and progress. I've also looked at social media influencers, all the major ones. We've had their investigated their own opinion, and we listen to people like notable past president like Olusegun Obasanjo and some other opinion uh, shapers we have around. We've also seen the crowd being thrown at us, videos of crowds and the rest. But beyond all that, we have concluded that it's most likely, you know, it's so obvious when you look at the previous major parties, they are fighting each other, and you can hear the volumes of evidence they are throwing at us. We cannot say we don't see all that. Okay, we now have to conclude. Okay, that the most likely best candidate that we have right now, standing now, is Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed of Labour Party. There are so many reasons why this is the best candidate. Uh, these two gentlemen are youthful. Apart from that, they are entrepreneurs. We really need this country really in desperate need of entrepreneurs in position of leadership, not the conventional politicians who only know how to establish monopoly. Okay, we need people who will put in healthy competition in all business sector segment of economy so that to to create the enabling they'll create the enabling environment, then create the competition, the healthy competition that will bring down price and improve quality. We don't want a zone where we're going to hope and pray that PHCN will give us power, when in actual fact, what they will do is to increase tariff. That's what they've been doing, increasing tariff, and no power is still not there. Okay, we still have people importing generators here and there because power is not stable. If power is stable, the number of generators imported will be reduced. Okay, so we need people. who have entrepreneurial skills to make that happen. Now, the likes of Peter Obi, he has been he's been the chairman of Fidelity Bank. He's been on the board of so many other establishments. You can Google it. You can go to uh, his profile. It's just there on the internet. You can check it. You can go and investigate yourself. He's been on the board of so many companies. So he he has been chairman of Securities and Exchange Commission. In fact, he was the chairman of Fidelity Bank at a tender age. Okay, so he's been there, and he's been on the board of some other financial institutions as well. Now, I see a lot of funny write-up where they say he he brought in a brewery in Anambra State. But I can tell you, go beyond that. He has investment in so many other businesses, which I can tell you, if most of these other politicians were in his shoes, they'll be so arrogant and very proud. Yet he's humble. Okay, we need such people. We don't need arrogant leaders who don't respect people, who expect us to be coming to them. When they win election now, you see that they will disappear, and we will need to be begging them to come and grant us interview. No, we don't need such. We need people who have listening ear. Just imagine how they were running that campaign. You find out that when the masses cry out, they will make amends. For instance, there are some of the officials they picked in their council or campaign council, and the people cried out, and they changed we need in this country. They will bring back dignity to this country. They will bring back the respect that Africa, giant of Africa, should have. Not people that have questionable character, who are really throwing banter. You see how they exchanging and abuse to their candidates on opposing candidates online and on television. You see them, uh, some threatening to go to court and the rest. So we don't need such distraction now. We need we focus. We need jobs. If these jobs are created, you and I will benefit because our either directly or indirectly, either by way of direct employment or by way of subcontract or subcontracted jobs, or even reduce cost of production. Because, for instance, I remember uh, during the GSM era, competition, healthy competition crashed the price per second billing. Without healthy competition, you'll be seeing you by now most probably our communication tariff would have been 500 naira per minute. Yes, but with healthy competition, it was crashed down, and now we could get per second billing and a lot of freebies here and there. You know, night browsing and things like that. See free YouTube. Uh, and there are so many things you see free there. So you need to encourage entrepreneurs to come in by voting massively for Peter Obi, candidacy of Peter Obi and the Labour Party. Forget about what you're saying. The various, I've been hearing a lot of comments coming here and there. These are negotiators. They will negotiate our unity. They will negotiate our progress. They will negotiate all 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 problems that all challenges that we're facing, and all the interest groups will come together. I tell you, we stand a chance of getting true federalism implemented through these young guys, because they can bring they are already used to business negotiation, so they can bring uh, opinion. Uh, we've not come to Nigeria. They not the lead our founding fathers did not form Nigeria through coercion, through harassing tribe or harassing one religious group, harassing one minority to come together. No, they discussed on a round table and they agreed to form the entity called Nigeria. So on that same round table, we can agree to reason together to 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 unite and form a truly a true federalism in Nigeria, a new Nigeria based run on true federalism. Or we can even go back to the old constitution. You know, it's about negotiation, reasoning. As Christian, we believe that uh, The Bible is our root. So when you go back to the book of Isaiah 1:18, God says, "Come, let us reason together. Though your sins may be as scarlet, he will make them as white as snow." If God could humble himself to reason together, what stops you and I from humbling ourselves and reasoning together to build a Nigeria of our dream? Let me tell you why we should reason together. In all tribes, we have stars, we have bright minds. In all religious groups, we have bright minds. In Nigeria here, but usually, because we have refused to reason together, we only end up bringing out the worst of the worst to lead us. So we stand a good chance of getting the best of the best brains if we elect entrepreneurs who are used to recruiting the best of the best brains to run their establishment. So we have currently in the race Peter Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed. They are both entrepreneurs and they are both politicians. Let's entrust our vote to them. For me, I believe they are not going to disappoint us, unlike the others. Look at their antecedents. They've been able, for instance, uh, most other state governors leave their states in debt. I'm not saying that debt is totally bad, but what I'm saying is that that sign is enough to tell me that these guys are prudent. Then you look at the area of uh, ability to listen to constructive criticism. Entrepreneurs employ successful entrepreneurs employ uh, quality hands who will give them constructive criticism. Not that they are the best, always the best, no, but they will get the best hand to come and criticize, and that's how we can get healthy competition in space because we desperately need healthy competition in all sectors. If we introduce healthy competition in the rice production sector of the economy, for instance, the price of rice will crash. What you're seeing happening there is a combination of monopoly and corruption. That's what we are buying in a bag of rice. So we need healthy competition in all sectors, and you then see how price will crash. And those that can do it to get it better or do it better is the entrepreneurs, and we have them. We are lucky to have them in the race right now. Except you, if you've not suffered enough, okay. But if you've suffered enough, you need to give them so that the national debt can crash, so that they can introduce healthy competition. The price of uh, goods and services will crash. During your lifetime, you see that it will crash. Remember that a bag of rice came down to uh, 8,000 naira during the Jonathan administration. Can still happen again. I believe that with the emergence of Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, we will get the true price of fuel. Because what we are having right now is not the true price of fuel. Bear in mind that we have uh, crude in this country. So what we are paying for is corruption plus the actual cost of fuel. That's what we're buying. Today now, even though the official rate is about 180, you hardly get the product at that price. In some states, you get it 240, 250. In some others, you get it for 300, and in some others 450 and 500. And they're so bold now that they have adjusted their meter. They've adjusted the meter above the official rate, and the regulators are not seeing, or they are pretending not to see that. So we need people that will bring in healthy competition. With healthy competition, you see that these monopolies will crash, and you and I will enjoy the dividends. I can tell you for free that fuel will go below 100 naira per liter. That's what I'll tell you. Not all these things we are doing right now, and we will not be. This country will not be paying subsidy anymore. It's just going to take a little time and they'll look to implement it because they'll need to reason together with all the stakeholders and find a win-win situation for everyone. Then, likewise, the power sector. The power sector, I believe that they're going to bring healthy competition in that sector. That sector is capable of employing many millions of Nigerians. Likewise, the petroleum industry. There are so many sectors out there that will employ millions of Nigerians. And I can tell you for free that if they tell you, if this combination tell you that they can create jobs for uh, 3 million Nigerians per year, they can do up to 6 million. That is it. They can do up to 6 million because this country has what it takes to create up to 10 million jobs if the uh, if the National Assembly, the government, the federal government, and the technocrats are able to put their heads together and reason together to make it happen. You and I have siblings who need jobs. So why some of you have children who need jobs? So why do you have to choose uh, individuals who will not be able to play those jobs? And let me tell you for free, insecurity is being fueled by uh, inability to create jobs. So it is security strategy to create jobs. If you create quality jobs, crime will come down, and the insurgents will not see those to recruit to fuel their insurgency. That is a fact. So a lot of graduates out there don't have jobs. What do you expect them to do? Some of them are into transport, taking that paper and the rest. So when we look at the ability to create jobs, I can tell you, I give it to Peter Bianco because and that time they have done it, and we don't need to guess. They already have a record, so and they have the connection. They have the both international and local connection to make this happen. They can have the ability to. Look, just imagine Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, who has also uh, shown us a good template of how to create millions of jobs through uh, his, the telecoms industry and the various sectors of the economy that he ventured into. Okay, the power industry, which most people uh, would like to give him a, they don't want to give him a pass mark, was most probably because the bill amending it was passed not at a good time for his exit. So if he had more time, he would have been able to do exactly what he did in the telecoms industry, in the power in the power sector. And that's why I strongly believe that Peter will be an entrepreneur, with Dati Ahmed, also an entrepreneur, will be able to reason together with the power sector players and other stakeholders to bring in healthy competition in that sector to bring down electricity tariff, and we will have more power. So that's where we stand. Peter B, all sensible Nigerians, all well-meaning Nigerians should key into their initiative and give them any listening ear. Pull all your followers to support Peter B so that we can get it right. Okay, it's not out of place for us to get our election right at least for once. Let's do it at least for once. If we've been missing all this while, let us get this one right for once. And as we do so, God will bless all of us. Thank you.